8th standard English. Students, now we are going to learn about adverbs. In the parts of speech, adverb plays an important role. Let us see what is its role. Basically, most adverbs tell you how, where or when something is done. In other words, they describe the manner, place or time of an action. So actually, how we identify that adverbs? It describes a verb. So first we should know about that between adjective and adverb. Adjective, it describes a noun, and adverb, it describes a verb. That's, we know that. Commonly adverbs are formed from adjectives. Some are below. Adjectives here and adverbs there. Kind, adjective. Kindly, adverbs. Happy, happily, adverbs. Wonderful, adjectives. Wonderfully, adverbs. Loud, adjective. Loudly, adverbs. Sad, adjective. Sadly, adverbs. Beautiful, adjectives. Beautifully, adverbs. Sweet, sweetly. Okay, so commonly adverbs are formed from adjectives. Many adverbs end with ly. You make these adverbs by adding ly to adjectives. So what we have learned, commonly adverbs are formed from adjectives. Adverbs are formed from adjectives. So they have given that adjective and adverbs differentiate. Okay, that's, we know that. Here, some adverbs that end in ly are not adverbs. Some adjectives end in ly too. For example, Sam was feeling very lonely. She was wearing lovely dress. It was a very lively party. So lively, lovely, lonely. So we can use that end of this adjective here ly. End in ly are not adverbs. Some adjectives end in ly too. Some adjectives end ly. So we can use for adverb. Kinds of adverbs. There are 7 kinds of adverb here. Adverb of manner, adverb of place, adverb of time, adverb of frequency, adverb of purpose or reason, and adverb of quantity or degree, adverb of affirmation or negation. Okay, adverb of manner, it describes in which manner an action is done. Adverb of place, it describes where an action is done. Adverb of time, it describes when an action is done. Adverb of frequency, it shows how many times an action is done. Adverb of reason or purpose, it describes the purpose or reason for the action. Adverb of quantity or degree, it shows how much or in what degree or to what extent. Adverb of affirmation or negation, which says yes if it is yes and no if it is no. So that's adverb of affirmation or negation. Okay, adverb of place. How will you identify the adverb of place? Some adverbs and adverb phrases answer the question where. They are called adverbs of place. For examples, the boys are playing upstairs. The boys are playing upstairs. Where they are playing? Upstairs. The dog in the garden. The dog is in the garden. Where is the dog? In the garden. We are going to New York City on our school trip. New York City. It's very sunny but cold outside. Adverb of place here. I have lived here. I have lived here for about 2 years. So this is adverb of place here. English and German are closely related. Closely. So that adverb of place. Is Mark still in bed? Still, adverb of place. His children go everywhere with him. His children go everywhere. Everywhere. So that adverb of place. Adverb of manner. Some adverbs and adverb phrases describe the way people do things. For example, the girls answered all the questions correctly. The girls answered all the questions correctly. How their answers? Correctly. So correctly is the adverb of manner. He was driving carelessly. How does he drive? Carelessly. So adverb of manner. The plane landed safely. Safely. Adverb of manner. Ramu plays guitar skillfully. How does he play? Skillfully. So adverb of manner. Adverb of manner here. Then they watched carefully. How they watched carefully? The flower was beautifully made up. Beautifully. She seemed faintly. The team played wonderfully. So these are adverb of manner. Next, adverb of frequency. Some adverbs and adverb phrases answer the question how often an action is done. How many times is action done? How often an action is done? They are called adverb of frequency. For example, the children always go to school on the bus. The children always. So how many times? Always. So these are adverb of frequency. I will never make that mistake again. Never. That adverb of frequency. I clean my bedroom every day. How many times we clean? Every day. Okay. So how often? So we can use adverb of frequency. Dad polishes his shoes twice a week. Okay, twice a week. Adverb of frequency. Adverb of time. Some adverb and adverb phrases answers the question when. They are called adverb of time. For examples, the train has already left. Already, adverb of time. We moved into our new house last week. Adverb of time. Our favorite TV program starts at 6 o'clock. At 6 o'clock, adverb of time. I'm going to my new school tomorrow. I'm going to my new school tomorrow. So, adverb of time. We shall now begin to work. Now, adverb of time. He called here a few minutes ago. A few minutes ago is the adverb of time. Okay. I have spoken to him yesterday. Adverb of time. He comes here daily. Daily is the adverb of time. Mr. Gupta formerly lived here. Mr. Gupta formerly. Formerly is the adverb of time. Live here. So formerly lived here. Here also here adverb of time. We have to mention. Adverbs of quantity or degree. It shows how much or in what degree or to what extent. He was too careless. To quantity or degree. The sea is very stormy. Stormy is the adverb of quantity. I am rather busy. Rather is the adverb of quantity. I am fully prepared. Fully quantity. These mangoes are almost ripe. This adverb of quantity or adverb of degree. Adverb of reason. The adverb which tells about a reason is called adverb of reason. He is hence unable to refute the charge. He therefore left school. So therefore, because, so you can easily identify that the reason. So that adverb of reason. Adverb of affirmation and negation, which says yes if it is yes and no if it is no. Okay. For example, I don't know. Surely you are mistaken. He certainly went. Examples of adverbs. She sings sweetly. Sweet is a adverb. He speaks quite clearly. So commonly we can use that the adverb. Okay. She shouts loudly. Loudly is adverb. She smiled cheerfully. Smiled cheerfully is a adverb. The traffic was moving slowly. Slowly is adverb. She writes neatly. Neatly is adverb. We waited patiently to see the doctor. Patiently is a adverb. Some examples of adverbs of different kinds. Tortoise walks slowly. Slowly. So what we have learned, just we have to apply. So this is adverb of manner. We will have our semester exams on April 1st week time. So here bracket they have given time. So this is adverb of time. The accident happened near the highway. So adverb of place. At least twice a week I used to go for temple. Twice. How often? How many times? Action is done. So it called as frequency. Adverb of frequency is twice. We all go for a picnic just for enjoyment. For what purpose? For what reason you are going picnic? For enjoyment. So this is adverb of reason or purpose. The sea is very stormy. So adverb of quantity or adverb of degree. Surely you are mistaken. Adverb of affirmation. Otherwise negation. Adverb of negation. Students, we can easily identify that what kind of adverbs. We have 7 types of adverbs, so we can easily identify that what kinds of adverbs. So thank you, students.